everyone, welcome to my channel. This is going to be a weekend quickie for Scorpio. Scorpio, you will be the first video uploaded for this weekend because we are coming to an end of Scorpio season. And I'm sad to say that it's coming to an end, but don't worry. Sagittarius season is up next, so let's give somebody else, a spot in the spotlight, right? A chance in the spotlight. All right, Scorpio, this deck is going to represent your energy, the energy that your person that you're currently thinking of when you click on this video, the energy that they have you in, okay? The energy that you're radiating towards them, with them in this connection. And then I'll do another deck I'll use for your person, and that will represent the energy that you have them in, the energies that you have them radiating towards you, with you in this interaction and this connection. Before we get into your reading, I go live every Wednesday at 11:11 p.m. Where I do free 3-card readings live on air with you. You can call in or leave a comment during the live stream, and I'll do a reading for you. Follow me on Instagram at Late Night Tarot 1111, where I do post some more free content. And you can email me at latenighttarot1111@gmail.com, or you can visit my website, you guessed it, latenighttarot1111.com, where you can book a reading with me. This next weekend is Thanksgiving Day weekend here in the States. So Black Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Cyber Monday, if you book a reading, not specifically for those days, but if you, make a reservation for a reading in advance, you'll get 50% off whatever service that you pick. So it's going to be 50% off any service for those 4 days. All right. So if you have any questions, you can email me, latenighttarot1111@gmail.com. You can message me on Instagram. You can message me through my website. Okay. Or leave a comment here and I'll respond. So let's get into your weekend quickie. This is for Scorpio. Okay. So we have the 5 of Cups with the 3 of Swords on the bottom of the deck as your energy, the energy that the person that you're thinking of has you in. I'm really feeling here with the 5 of Cups along with that 3 of Swords here. I'm really feeling a sense of loss, a sense of heartache. I feel sad. I'm disappointed. My heart is broken. That's the energy I feel strongly for you, Scorpio, that your person has you in. A feeling of loss, a feeling of regret, and a feeling of heartache. So let's pull cards on your person's energy, and then we'll do the mutual energy and advice, and I'll clarify with other decks. And then you'll get an oracle deck, an oracle card at the end of the reading, okay? But so far I'm feeling sad. I'm feeling overwhelmed with grief. Maybe it has to do with a secret. I don't know, but this is going to be for your person's energy, okay? A secret revealed, the truth revealed, right? Doesn't necessarily mean to need to be a secret. It can just be a truth that somebody keeps to them, maybe to, prevent a fight or to, not hurt your feelings, right? Because it's hard. It's hard to be honest sometimes because you're going to hurt somebody. You don't want to hurt them. Oh, wow. So those went flying. That one card flew. I think we have 2 here for your person. So we have the 8 of Cups that came out. And I pre-shuffle all these decks. And I shuffle again on camera. So again, you have the 8 of Cups as your person's energy. The energy that you have them in. 8 of Cups and the 8 of Swords. And when I see synchronicities like that with the same number, for me, that's confirmation from Spirit that we're moving in the right direction with the reading. So we have 8 Swords with the 8 of Cups as the energy that you currently have your person in. And at the bottom of the deck is the Empress in reverse. So with this 8 of Cups, And the 8 swords. I feel, Scorpio, that your person is saying, excuse me, I have to keep clearing my throat because like this person, I feel like they're saying, you know, I feel like the desire is to walk away, to turn their back and leave this connection. But I also feel stuck between a rock and a hard place, right? I feel stuck that if I make a move, if I take myself out of here, because she's bound but loosely, right? She can move back on those swords and cut herself free. But she's stuck there because of her own, on her own accord, right? She's there because she wants to be. Well, no one really wants to be in a bad situation, but you can take yourself and remove yourself from them. But if you're locked in your head and stuck in your head about it, you can, and feel like you cannot make a move, then you're stuck. And I feel like I want to walk away. I feel like I'm not happy. I want to walk away, but I feel stuck and I feel like I can't. I feel like if I move, I'm going to hurt somebody or hurt myself with the 3 swords there. And then these 5 swords, it's like, if I make a move and I'm selfish I'm still hurting someone. You know, I'm hurting myself or I hurt somebody else. And with the Empress in reverse at the bottom of the deck here for your person, I feel like they're expressing that this is not fruitful for them. That this relationship, this connection is not growing. It's not progressing. And maybe that's why they feel stuck and have that feeling of walking away, of moving on. So I'm curious what the mutual energy will reveal to us. Oh. Scorpio, you just fell over. Oh, this is heavy. That's heavy, and this reading is heavy so far. You know, I feel like your person, I'm feeling that they want to walk away. They want to leave. But they can't. Something is keeping them stuck. But I feel like they're saying this is not growing. I can't grow. I'm not growing. But something is not growing. It's not. There's no progress. I'm stuck. And I feel like together we're also stuck. But we'll see what the mutual energy comes up. For you, Scorpio, you're coming up very sad, disappointed. I'm really getting a sense like, I had to put these down because I'm really getting a sense like I want to be free, right? Because again, she's trapped there. I want to be free. I want to remove myself. If you look at these cups, there's one cup that's removed. It's by itself. This cup here is to the side by itself. This person has removed themselves. Like I want to remove myself. Now, if I take your 5 cups, right? And because I don't feel positivity in this here, I feel, you know, it's sad, right? So a sad is a negative. You have those 3 swords too. It's a hurt. So I feel like it's a taking away. So if I take away these 5 cups from these 8 cups, we get 3, right? And the 3 of Cups talks about, you know, rejoicing, meeting with friends, making up, you know, reconciling differences, partnerships, coming together of groups, people, right? It's a nice, joyous, happy moment. It's a freedom, right? It's like a carefree freedom feeling from it. So again, if I take the 8 cups and I subtract the 5, we get 3. So I feel like I want to remove myself. I want to remove myself. I want to be happy. And I feel like you, Scorpio, are looking at these 5 cups and are disappointed because in the original deck, you'll see a man looking down at 3 cups spilt, right? So I feel like you're looking down at those 3 cups that you would have, right? If this person removed themselves, you're looking down at them like disappointed and feelings of loss over them. You know, I kind of feel like the conversation could be like, we're supposed to be together, you know, we're supposed to be a group. and this person is removing themselves from the group. At least there's a desire there to move away because I feel stuck. Either I left because I was stuck, or I'm leaving. I want to leave, but I'm stuck because this is not growing. Maybe I'm a little dramatic. It's not growing. Maybe I'm a little high maintenance, and I want to walk away, but I'm stuck because I don't want to do it myself. But there's that feeling of this is not growing. This is not going anywhere. And I can see how that can be devastating and heartbreaking, Scorpio, on your end. And I go back to those 3 cups again, because if I take the 8 cups and add the 5 cups, right? Let's say I added them. If I add them, we get back to 3 of cups. So let's see what the mutual energy is, okay? Again, I pre-shuffle off camera, but I will shuffle on camera for you. So let's see what the mutual energy is for Scorpio and their person that they're thinking of for this reading. What's the mutual energy for you, Scorpio, and your person? All right, here we go. All right, so we have the Father of Cups in the reverse. So this is the King of Cups reversed. That's the mutual energy. And at the bottom of the deck is the 8 of Wands for your mutual energy. Let me move this over so we have more space here. So the Empress here is in the reverse for your person. I'm going to move this deck back. And again, 8 of Wands, right, was the bottom of the deck for that. So I'm going to move this over so I have more space, guys. Sorry. 1 second. Okay. Your mutual energy with that Father of Cups, the King of Cups in reverse with the 8 of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Here, I feel like there's a need or there's a desire between the both of you to communicate your true feelings, right? It's about communication. The King of Cups is a good example of somebody who knows how to control their emotions, right? To keep strong emotions, but to keep them close to the heart, right? With the position that he's in, I'm feeling that there needs to be an expression of emotion, that both of you feel this, both of you want to. There's that desire to express emotion, deep emotions. Also, when you communicate with this person, when you guys communicate with each other, I feel like you can be emotionally manipulative as well, the both of you. It's something that you share. So what we're going to do is we're going to clarify with the mini deck, and then I'm going to pull some cards for advice, okay? Before I do that, Scorpio, I'm looking at your cards, and I'm seeing here for your mutual energy, right? This is an energy that you both share. So this King of Cups, this Father of Cups in this deck, has a cup there, but this cup is upside down. So for me, it's like this cup is empty. So I'm going to subtract this cup, and I'm going to take it from the 8 of Cups, which would bring us down to 7. Now, the 7 of Cups talks about having choices, right? Or everything is up in the air. There's confusion or illusion. So I feel like your person, because they share that energy of the Father of Cups, right? I feel that honestly, they feel the need to walk away, to leave, that I have other options. That's 7 of Cups. I have other options. There are other things out there. My thoughts are all scattered and all over the place. And the best thing for me to do is walk away. And that's what I feel strongly for your person, along with that mutual energy that you guys both have. Now with you, Scorpio, if I take that 1 cup and I subtract it from your 5 cups here, right? And I take it from this 5 cups. If I do that, that will bring me down to 4 cups. And I feel like that's you, like the 4 of Cups, right? I feel like that's you sitting with your arms crossed, not accepting. I feel like I'm not accepting this loss. I'm not accepting that this person has moved on, has walked away, or wants to walk away. But I feel like both of you, because of the Father of Cups to your mutual energy with that 8 Wands, I feel like both of you know, are aware and alert about this truth. And at the beginning of the reading, remember, at the bottom of the deck on their side, from their deck, was the High Priestess reversed. And that's about a revelation of the truth, somebody revealing the truth, speaking honestly. It's like letting a secret out. Like I said, a secret can just be, I'm not happy here. And that's a difficult choice for this person. That's a difficult choice to make and to say. Because you don't want to hurt somebody. 3 swords. You have 3 swords, and they don't want to give you the 3 swords. You don't want to hurt someone. Now, going to those swords, if I take your 3 of swords from the bottom of your deck, and I subtract them from your 8 swords, first I'm going to add them, okay? So if I add them to your 8 swords, your 8 and your 3 would bring us back to the Ace of Swords, which is that one sword of truth, of honest, blunt, direct truth and communication. And I feel like your person is saying, let's speak the truth and set me free. The truth will set you both free. Maybe you feel this loss over it, but sometimes things end to have a better beginning for you and for your person, right? Now, if I take those 3 swords, though, and I subtract them from here, it will bring me to 5 swords. Here are those 5 swords. So, if we leave those, if we take those swords out, and we subtract them, that leaves your person in the 5 swords, having the upper hand, but really, who is winning? You know, who is winning when they're feeling forced into staying somewhere, into feeling like like if you get away with what you want, it's not something that was meant for you. Do you know what I mean? But that would happen with those 3 swords. Now let's clarify with the mini deck. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to clarify your mutual energy on the mini deck, okay? And then I'll clarify your person's energy here. So this is for the mutual energy. I'm curious what this conversation... Now let's clarify the mutual energy. Again, I always shuffle off camera, but I will shuffle again for you. So this is for the Father of Cups and the 8 of Wands as your mutual energy. The 9 of Wands reversed. And at the bottom of the deck is the High Priestess. Okay, this is to clarify your mutual energy. All right, so with the 9 of Wands, let's clarify for your mutual energy along with that High Priestess at the bottom of the deck here. I feel strongly that, let's grab these cards because yes, we're going to add things and subtract things again. So I feel that you and your person are both aware and alert that you need to speak true emotions from the heart. It's time to reveal those true emotions. It's time to lay them out there. Especially with that 8 of Wands, it's time to communicate that. I feel we know that we need to have this conversation. This is mutual energy. With this 9 of Wands reverse, I'm feeling that both of us are feeling wounded in this, are feeling tired. I kind of feel like a martyr, like I'm dying for the cause. Now the cause, maybe you have you know, maybe this is a situation where you have children together. Maybe you have a lot of stuff invested into this connection, but I feel like, is it worth all this work, all these wounds, all the fighting? Maybe not arguments, but the fighting to stay in it. Now with that High Priestess at the bottom of the deck showing up, the High Priestess again showing up in this reading. And now you saw me shuffle and I shuffle off camera. So with this, I feel like, again, both of you are keeping this quiet. I feel intuitively, you know the truth. Both of you know the truth. Your person, there's something holding them back. There's something holding them back, keeping them there stuck. But they feel, again, with the Empress underneath in reverse, they feel it's not growing. There's no growth here. That Nine of Wands again is alert, is like really staring at me when I put it down. The Knight of Wands, the Nine of Wands in reverse is telling me that both of you have that feeling of giving up. You know, I feel, Scorpio, you have the Five of Cups here, looking at the things that you would lose instead of the things that you would gain if this connection was, yeah, cut. Now, if I take, here we go with the adding and subtracting. If I take the Nine of Wands in reverse, right? And I add the Eight of Wands. If we add them together, 9 and 8, that'll bring us to the Seven of Wands. And the Seven of Wands talks about standing up for yourself. It talks about resisting. It talks about having the higher ground. I feel like both of you want to have higher ground. Both of you want to do the right thing by each other. I think it's like doing right by each other. And I feel like that's what has your person stuck. You know, I feel like they want to walk away, but I feel like they know that they're going to hurt you. And they don't want to. They want to do right by you. And I feel like if they stay, they know that they're Five of Swords in you and not doing right by you by staying. Now, if I subtract the 8 wands from the 9, we get the Ace of Wands, 1 wand, that new beginning, that new start. I feel like there's a mutual energy of a discussion that we both want a new start, whether it be by ourselves or with each other, but there's a new start, a new beginning. There's a conversation that needs to be had or will be had about new beginnings, whether it's with each other or apart. But I do get that sense strongly like your person wants to leave. With that High Priestess at the bottom of the deck, you guys are keeping this from each other. Intuitively, you know, I feel like intuitively, you know it must happen, but you're really, really trying to keep it quiet. And I feel like I'm avoiding the conversation. But I think it's time. Because what are we doing to each other by avoiding that conversation? So let's pull some cards for your advice in regard to this situation with this person. And I split the deck and you have the Three of Swords in the middle, along with the Hermit reversed. So, you know, again, I'm getting that sense of I feel like heartbroken, isolated, like I'm isolated from you. You know, maybe we're together in this connection, but I feel alone and separated and just devastated. I feel sad and heartbroken, and I'm feeling pushed away. Doesn't feel good. Feels heavy. You know, and Scorpio, I feel like you're looking down with that 5 cups, looking at your losses and not looking at your gains. You invested in it. Sometimes things don't work out, and that's okay. You know, it's for a reason. You know, your person is feeling stuck here, unable to move, wanting to leave, and not sure, because maybe they don't want to hurt you. But you're already hurting. You're already hurting, because I feel with that mutual connection, I feel like, again, you already know what's up. Both of you do. So it's like, why are we staying in this? We have to talk about it. I feel like you're that high priestess, when it came out in reverse in the beginning, is like, yeah, it's time to talk about it. It's time to let the secret out. So let's see what your advice is. And then I'll pull an oracle, and that will be the end of your reading. Okay, Scorpio? So let's pull advice for you, Scorpio, on what you should do in regard to this connection. What are the steps that you need to take and do in regard to this connection with your person? All right, so we have the 10 of Cups in reverse, along with the Ace of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck for your advice. Okay, this is your advice on what you should do in regards to the situation. With the 10 of Cups in reverse, normally upright, this would be a very, very bright, happy card for me. But in the reverse, not that it's not happy, but it has a different meaning. So for me in the reverse, this is saying, you know, the bonds that have you together have been weakened, right? And I feel like it's saying that we need to accept this weakening of these bonds. We need to accept this as a blessing, with that Ace of Pentacles, as a blessing that was brought to you. If I take these 5 cups and the 10 cups and I cut them in half, both of you have 5 cups on each side. So yes, both of you do have regrets. Both of you do have feelings of loss, right? But let's not focus on that loss. Let's see it as this blessing, as this Ace of Pentacles, because I feel like there's something in store that is destined for you, that is for you, que te pertenece, like belongs to you. It's yours. It's just for you, and it's just for you, and will come to you once you cut these ties, right? These ties need to be cut. I feel like, yes, we need to speak the truth and set this person free. Scorpio, I'm sorry, but they're coming up as like, I want to be free. I want to walk away. I want to walk away. I want to leave. Set me free. You know, I'm feeling strongly that they're sticking around in the connection because they feel obligated. They feel like maybe if they leave, they're going to hurt you. But your advice is telling me that these bonds have been weakened. They're still there. You can still share feelings, right? Because these are cups shared across. Those threads are shared across everywhere. So yeah, those threads will remain there. You can still have that feeling of care for this person. Those emotional feelings are there. And it's between both of you, because both of you come up with that Father of Cups. So this is somebody, yes, that does feel deeply, but I also feel like it's a need to express these emotions. So both of you have had this feeling of, I don't want to speak about giving up, because I feel like both of you are trying to have that higher ground, be the bigger person, be the better person, right? With that 9 swords, 8 swords. Remember, I brought it to the 7, about like standing up, sticking up for yourself, sticking up for the relationship, for the connection, having higher ground. I feel like both of you want to do the right thing and do right by each other. But the advice is, you know, it's time to loosen up those threads and accept this as a blessing. It's a blessing in disguise. You know, don't look at what you're losing. Look at what you're gaining. So let's pull an oracle, a Moonology oracle on this, and then that will be the end of your reading. Okay, Scorpio? So here we go. Right, this is for Scorpio. This is your Monology oracle on this spread. Put that over. Okay. So this is for you, Scorpio. You have bring love into the situation. And at the bottom of the deck, it says you and your loved ones are safe. So like I was saying before, with that King of Cups, in his position in reverse, I feel like there is an expression of emotion, right? Bring love into the situation. Both of you, that was your mutual energy. I feel strongly that both of you care. I feel that both of you care about this connection. I feel both of you have respect for it. Sometimes when you have a discussion, right, when you have an argument, maybe you both are a little emotionally manipulative. You know on what strings, right? You know on which strings to tug, right? But I don't feel like it comes from a malicious place. I just feel like I really care. Maybe I need you to express more emotion to me. I need to know the truth. How do you really feel? Because the truth, when you speak the truth, you can take those swords out and set this person free. Set them free. Free from their thoughts. Maybe they're just thinking negatively about the situation and they need to hear. They need clarity. But nobody is speaking here. We need to speak the truth. Let's not look at what we lost. Let's not look at what we lost. Let's look at what we're going to gain. Let's look at this as a blessing. So bring love into the situation. Yes. I feel like let's be kind to each other when we talk about this. Let's be gentle, right? Let's nurture each other. There's been time invested here. There's been emotion invested here between the two of you. But let's be honest. But we can be honest without being mean. Okay, so let's bring the love into it. All right, Scorpio, that has been your weekend quickie. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for allowing me to read for you, and I'll speak with you soon. Okay, bye.